Get ready, Dodgers fans! The team is eyeing a game-changing move by targeting third baseman Ryan McMahon from the Rockies. Known for his powerful bat and top-tier defense, McMahon could be exactly what LA needs to boost their infield and add some serious firepower. With the Rockies rebuilding, a trade might be just around the corner, and this could shake up the Dodgers lineup big time. Want to know why this deal could be a perfect fit? Stay tuned as we break down everything you need to know about this potential blockbuster trade. Hey everyone, before we dive in, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you're all about Dodgers baseball and all things MLB. We've got some exciting trade buzz to talk about today, and trust me, you don't want to miss a second of this. So, let's get right into why the Los Angeles Dodgers should absolutely be making a serious push to acquire Ryan McMahon from the Colorado Rockies. Now, when you think about the Dodgers, you immediately picture a powerhouse team with a deep lineup and strong defense. But as we head deeper into the season, every team knows that the margin between winning and losing can come down to a few key moves, and that's exactly where Ryan McMahon enters the picture. McMahon isn't just any third baseman. He's a 2024 All-Star who's been quietly building a reputation as one of the best defenders in the game, and on top of that, he brings some serious pop with the bat. So why should the Dodgers be lining up to trade for him? Well, buckle up, because we're about to break it all down. First off, let's talk defense. Defense can sometimes be overlooked by casual fans, but for a team like the Dodgers that constantly competes at the highest level, every run saved matters. And Ryan McMahon has been an absolute wizard with the glove. Since 2021, he's racked up 37 outs above average. Now, if you don't know what that means, it's a stat that basically measures just how many more outs a player creates with their defense compared to the average player at their position. And 37 is huge. He trails only Nolan Arenado and Ke'Bryan Hayes among all third basemen in this category. Those are some elite company to be in. Imagine the Dodgers infield with McMahon patrolling third base. His range, his quick reactions, and his ability to make those tough, highlight reel plays. That kind of defensive stability can change the complexion of games. It can shut down rallies, frustrate opposing hitters, and give the Dodgers pitching staff that extra confidence knowing the defense behind them is locked in. Now, defense is crucial, but baseball is an offensive game too, right? And McMahon isn't just a glove guy, he's got serious offensive tools that the Dodgers could really use. In 2024 alone, he's hit 20 home runs and driven in 65 runs batted in. Those are solid power numbers that could give the Dodgers a boost in the middle of their lineup, or as a reliable bat coming off the bench. Sure, his batting average sat at .201, which might raise some eyebrows, but it's important to look beyond just batting average these days. McMahon brings on-base skills, a good eye at the plate, and the kind of power that can change games with one swing. In the playoffs or tight late-season games, having a guy who can deliver that kind of pop is absolutely invaluable. The Dodgers have seen firsthand how important it is to have depth, especially in the infield. Injuries happen, slumps happen, and having a versatile, talented player like McMahon would give the Dodgers manager, Dave Roberts, more flexibility to rotate players, rest stars, and make tactical moves that could make a difference when the pressure is highest. Now, let's talk about the contract side of things, because trades aren't just about talent, they're about money and timing. Ryan McMahon is signed through 2027, with an annual salary of about $16 million. For a player of his caliber and potential impact, that's a reasonable price tag, especially for a team like the Dodgers, who have the financial muscle to absorb contracts like this without breaking a sweat. The Rockies, on the other hand, are in a rebuilding phase. They're looking to move pieces, acquire prospects, and build for the future. McMahon could be exactly the kind of player they trade away to get younger talent in return. That dynamic makes this trade a win-win situation. The Rockies get to accelerate their rebuild, and the Dodgers get a key piece for their playoff push. Now, some of you might be wondering, what about the Dodgers' current roster? Do they really need another third baseman? Well, the Dodgers have had their share of injuries and inconsistencies in the infield this season. While they have solid players, Having McMahon as an option means insurance and a chance to upgrade both defensively and offensively. Plus, his presence could spark healthy competition within the team, pushing everyone to raise their level of play. That's exactly the kind of clubhouse environment that champions are made of. As we get closer to the trade deadline, the Dodgers are clearly signaling they want to add pieces that can help them win now. Ryan McMahon fits the mold perfectly, young enough to have plenty of prime years ahead, defensively elite, and with power to back it up. It's also worth noting how McMahon's skill set matches the Dodgers' style of play. The Dodgers value strong defense and situational hitting, and McMahon can contribute in both areas. He's also got the kind of grit and hustle that fits with the Dodgers' culture, a team that never quits, fights for every inch, and plays with passion. Some experts have speculated about potential trade packages the Dodgers might offer. While the details are still under wraps, it's likely the Dodgers would need to include some of their promising prospects or players who might be blocked at certain positions. But if the Dodgers want to stay in the mix for a deep postseason run, making a move like this makes total sense. Let's also consider the potential impact McMahon could have on the Dodgers' playoff chances. The postseason is a different beast, and having a player who can lock down the hot corner defensively while also threatening to change the game with the bat can be the difference between an early exit and a deep run. With pitchers knowing they have elite defense behind them, the whole staff tends to perform better. That ripple effect can lead to more wins when it counts the most. It's always exciting to speculate about trades, but this one feels very real. The Dodgers have a reputation for making smart, calculated moves around the deadline, and acquiring Ryan McMahon would be right in their wheelhouse. The Rockies' willingness to rebuild and the Dodgers' urgency to bolster their roster lines up perfectly. So, what would this mean for the Dodgers' lineup and rotation? McMahon could slot in as the starting third baseman or provide a key backup role, giving the Dodgers more options in late-game situations. It would also allow them to rest key players more strategically, avoiding fatigue and reducing injury risk as the playoff push intensifies. The Dodgers fans should be excited about this possibility because adding a player like McMahon could make their team stronger and more well-rounded. Baseball is a game of inches and moments, and having McMahon's glove and bat in the lineup could be a game-changer. Keep an eye on this one as the trade deadline approaches because it could shake up the NL West and impact the playoff landscape in a big way. Dodgers fans, are you ready for McMahon? Let me know in the comments what you think about this potential trade. Would you be excited to see him in Dodger blue? Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned because the trade deadline is where baseball gets really interesting. I'll catch you in the next video.